Hey everyone, doing another quick tutorial on stuff I use to build my homebrew pinball machine. This is a really quick version of how you can isolate vocals that you can use in callouts, especially if you're doing something like I am, where you're using a movie. So let's get into it. So first of all, have the movie pulled up. I'm going to open a program called Audacity. Super easy audio editing program. It also lets you change audio formats, so this is a good thing to have on your computer no matter what. Before you do this, you need to set your audio setup settings so that your recording device is your speakers. Um, so this will record the sound that is coming from your playback. So that's step one, and then we will get started. Basically, what I'm showing you today is like how to isolate vocals in CapCut and how to, yeah, just clean up stuff so it's not so muddy and it's nice and clear for your callouts. All right, so we're gonna hit record here.
Saw a picture once.
Play the movie.
Fuck, dude!
That explains a lot. Ronnie! Oh.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust. There's this underground.
So let's say that's what we wanted. Stop on the recording. So in Audacity, you can go back to the front. Also, you can zoom in and out up here on the taskbar.
Saw a picture once.
Fuck, dude!
That explains a lot. Ronnie! Oh.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust. There's this underground.
All right, so let's say that world has no way to clean itself is the audio that we want for our call out. Let's zoom into the timeline. You see a visual interpretation of the recording.
Oh.
The world has.
So it looks like he starts saying the world here.
The world has no way to clean itself.
Maybe a little bit further.
The world has no way to clean.
So you saw, I thought it was here. The word the is here. So you can kind of see those spikes. So anyways, we can just take our cursor, highlight everything before it, and press backspace, and it will delete. And then
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust. There's this underground.
Okay, so dust is this word here. So you can just take that and delete like this, click and drag, delete the rest of that here. And then if you go to the top of the playhead.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust. The world has no way to. The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust.
So dust kind of gets pulled into the last word. So let's see if we can zoom in on that and get the end of the word dust. So again, you can just zoom in more and more to the playhead.
There's this underground.
So this is the word theirs. You can see it here. This is theirs. So let's go from there now. Delete that. Go back to the top.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust.
Okay, so now we get all of the word dust, not just the beginning of the word dust. So yeah, you see how, like, once you zoom in, you can see the waveform of the audio better. So important to be able to know how to do that. And then if we, so this
The
is our
world has
thing.
no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust.
So you hear there's like this guitar in the background that's kind of annoying. So let's clean up this audio even more by opening up CapCut. So now I have my selection of what I want played. What I'm going to do is I'll save this selection. So I'll export the audio, and this, we'll just call it dust. And make sure that it's where you want it. This is in my voice folder, in my sound folder, in my game folder. So that works. Press OK and export. Now, in CapCut, I can. This is an old thing from my last tutorial. So let's see. Let's delete that shit. Okay. Let's go to media, import, and we're going to go where we found it. And we called it dust. So let's open dust. We bring dust into here. Now, CapCut, one of the best things I've found that CapCut does.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust.
All right, so we've got our dust thing in here. We can come down here to isolate voice. This is a free filter, and it does a great job of getting rid of background noise.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust.
So now you have a super clean version of that call out that you just isolated. And then we just, because CapCut is a video program, it's going to want you to export video. Because this is just audio work. Another thing is, here is a good place where you could change how loud things are, right? So if I wanted to take that down for whatever
reason. The world
reason,
has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust.
I can, with this little guy here, I can adjust the settings on that, but like right now I'm happy with where it's at, so let's go to about 0.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much.
Okay, perfect. So now, because I've got it isolated, but I don't want to add any video to it, what I will do is bring my playhead back to the start, and I'll bring Audacity back into it, delete this old one, press record, press play.
The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust. The world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust.
Okay. So I did 2 takes of that just so I could make sure I got it for sure. Stopped this, and if we zoom out, you can see the 2 versions. We clip the intro and the outro. And
the world has no way to clean itself. That's why there's so much dust. The world has no way to clean it.
When you have a super clean call out for your pinball machine that you took from the game, and then export that again, you can save it over the one you just saved, and you've got an isolated, good version of your call out. Hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching.